Welcome back to the Next Human Lab podcast. I'm Simon, really glad you're here, and as always, I'm joined by Luna, my thoughtful partner in these conversations.
Hi everyone. Simon, I noticed something interesting recently. Two people can pursue the same goal, take similar actions, even follow similar strategies, but their experience of the journey feels completely different. One person feels calm and steady. The other feels anxious, pressured, and constantly worried.
That observation is exactly where today's episode begins. Because results in life are not only shaped by what we do, they're also shaped by how we feel while doing it. Today we're exploring something called emotional congruence. Your inner emotional state either supports your direction or quietly works against it.
Let's define it clearly. What exactly does emotional congruence mean?
Emotional congruence means your emotional state supports the direction of your intention. Your thoughts, your goals, and your emotional responses are aligned. For example, if someone says they want growth but constantly feels overwhelmed by fear, the emotional system is resisting the goal. If someone wants a healthy relationship but carries ongoing resentment or insecurity, emotional signals contradict the intention. Emotion becomes friction. Congruence removes that friction. Many people think emotions are separate from rational decision-making, but neuroscience shows something interesting. Emotion heavily influences how we evaluate risk, opportunity, and reward. When someone operates from anxiety, their decisions become cautious and defensive. When someone operates from calm confidence, they see possibilities more clearly. Emotion colors perception. Perception shapes choice. Choice shapes outcome.
I've noticed that when people feel emotionally stable, they seem to make better decisions even under pressure. But when emotions are chaotic, everything becomes reactive.
Exactly. Emotional stability creates clarity. Reactive emotion creates distortion. This doesn't mean eliminating emotion, it means developing emotional awareness and regulation. Emotion should inform decisions, not control them. Here's something important. Emotion doesn't just influence action. Action also influences emotion. For example, when someone consistently avoids challenges, their confidence decreases. Avoidance reinforces fear. But when someone takes small, courageous actions repeatedly, their emotional system adapts. Confidence grows, emotion shifts. This creates a feedback loop. Action influences emotion. Emotion influences action. When both move in the same direction, congruence appears.
So emotional signals can actually help us understand alignment?
Yes. Emotion often acts like a diagnostic tool. Persistent frustration may signal misalignment between values and actions. Ongoing anxiety may indicate uncertainty or lack of preparation. Chronic resentment may signal boundaries that need attention. Instead of suppressing emotion, it's often wiser to examine what it's pointing toward. Emotion becomes information. Many people misunderstand emotional maturity. They think it means hiding feelings or pretending everything is fine. But suppression doesn't create stability. Suppression only delays reaction. True emotional stability means acknowledging feelings, understanding their source, responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. That process strengthens emotional intelligence.
I've noticed something interesting in my own experience. When I'm emotionally balanced, challenges feel manageable. But when stress accumulates, even small problems feel overwhelming.
That's very human. Emotional capacity fluctuates. That's why taking care of your emotional environment is so important. Sleep, reflection, healthy conversations, quiet time, these things restore emotional balance. When emotional reserves are strong, resilience increases. Stable emotion creates stable action. When someone maintains calm under pressure, their actions remain thoughtful. They don't overreact to temporary setbacks. They don't abandon their direction because of short-term discomfort. Emotional stability creates consistency, and consistency builds momentum. Let's offer something practical. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, 1. What emotion shows up most often when I think about my main goal? 2. Does that emotion support progress or create tension? 3. What small step could help shift that emotional state? Sometimes the shift is simple. More preparation, more rest, more clarity, or a supportive conversation. Small adjustments can transform emotional experience. When emotion supports direction, something interesting happens. Effort feels lighter, motivation becomes more natural, decisions feel clearer, the journey itself becomes more enjoyable. This doesn't mean challenges disappear, but emotional resistance decreases, and that creates powerful forward movement. Let's connect everything we've explored so far. Beginning of the Align Creation series, we started by recognizing misalignment. Then, building alignment through patterns. Next, identity is foundation, followed by attention directing energy, integrity aligning intention, and patience sustaining the process. The episode today is to add another crucial element. Emotional congruence stabilizes the journey. When all these elements align, creation becomes far more sustainable.
So, if someone has identity, focus, integrity, patience, and emotional stability, what completes the process?
Action. Clear, consistent action. Because intention without movement remains incomplete. That's exactly what we'll explore next. Next episode is about execution. Action seals intention. Why movement completes manifestation. Your emotional state shapes how you experience your journey.
And when emotion supports your direction, progress becomes more natural.
So take care of your inner environment, because stability inside often leads to clarity outside. We'll see you in the next Human Lab podcast.